This is a review of LEGO set 76265. Hello everyone, I'm Purple Stud, and you're watching my review of a set based off of the 1989 Batman movie, specifically based on this scene. Which I'd say the set does a fairly good job of recreating this moment in the movie. Anyways, if you know me, you know I got this at the opening of the LEGO shop in the Sydney City at Pitt Street Mall. Also, another thing for any warned viewers, there is thumb tabs on the box, so you're gonna have to watch me maul the box instead of breaking the whole thing, I guess. Anyways, cracking this thing open, we'll see 4 numbered bags and this lovely instruction manual which will tell you the building process. With bag 1, you'll be getting the Batman minifigure, which has a revolutionary dual molded helmet piece. As you can see, me myself, I'm struggling to put this together. But here it is complete. So I'd say it's a fairly good and modern minifigure, especially to today's standards, but it's certainly not the highlight minifigure of the set. As you can see in the 360, we see all the details. It kind of just looks like all the other Batman minifigures that we see, except it's got these 3 brand new parts, including a new head, new helmet, and new cape. This is just what the dual mold looks like inside. Anyway, moving on to bag 1, it's pretty basic build. You're just gonna be making the support and structure of the ship. Just a warning for any sticker haters, these stickers are pretty needed for the final build because they're the interior designs. They're not really hard to screw up. It doesn't really matter if you do, and they'll just be normal. As you can see, I screwed up quite a bit here though. As we move on to bag 2, we'll be mainly building the wings of the Batwing. God, I couldn't say that. And as you can see, bag 3 is the exact same. It's just just detailed, I guess. In bag 4 is all the final details for the set, including the cockpit. But firstly, let's take a look at this heater minifigure, being the Joker, played by Jack Nicholson. And I just love this movie, and this minifigure is great. In the 360, we see he doesn't really have an accurate head, but it's kind of the generic one that they always use. And no dual face, because he's obviously bald for some reason. And of course, he doesn't get any accessories, but it does come with this handcuffs. But I would have liked to have his really long gun that you can see in his movie when he's pulling it out of his pants. Anyway, for the third build, it's probably the most interesting one, as you know what you're building, I guess. And now we step out of the build and more look at how it's made and how it looks. This is the general bat shape that most of his iconic weapons and designs are based off of, and I'd say it does a pretty good job, especially when faced against the 2007 Batwing. Oop, just dropped it there. A new feature we can see is these brand new wind cell pieces, which have never been used on any other set. and they do come off quite easily, but I'd say they look fairly good for the design. In the cockpit, you can seat one minifigure, not two, even though in the movie it has a lot more space. Right here you can see I'm setting up the stud shooter, which is, I'd say, one of the probably the worst play feature that comes in this set. It's just a really weak firearm that comes off the end of the ship, and I wouldn't say it's a very fun play feature because you can't even knock the opposition down, I guess. As you can see, stud shooters are quite a struggle to get in as well. No, it just doesn't seem that fun from a play perspective, even though that's probably not what most people want the set for. It kind of drags it down, I have to say. Anyway, the next feature is, of course, the previously mentioned cockpit, which opens out from the front. You can seat both minifigures despite, I think the Joker being wider off memory. And behind the Joker's head, there's a storage compartment for all the batarangs and handcuffs that the Batman may store in his ship. I think this is good. It's seen on a lot of Star Wars sets in the modern era as a lame excuse for a play feature. But honestly, I think it helps add to the play functions of the set. But as you may see later, it removes from the drop quality. Anyway, this is some detailing on the back to have a little curve. It's the slightest little thing, but it's quite nice, honestly. And it comes off fairly easily, where we see probably my least favorite part of the set being these brand new molded slopes just for this one bit, which annoys me because they could have used other pieces, and it seems like a bit of a waste, and it doesn't really seem like the designers were using all their creativity on this special bit. And after I dismantled it, you can see that there's also a longer one, which really pisses me off because it's really specific to this one set, and I don't think they'll ever use this mold again, and it's a bit of a waste if you ask me. And that was the Batwing in all of its glory. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe. And as always, I'll be providing a lovely drop test. That's from a light drop. And the previously mentioned components shatter. Thanks for watching.